This is a quick tutorial showing how to connect wirelessly via Android Auto. Today we've got connected the IMI to an NTG5 system. In the car we would have pressed and held hang up in order to get to the main menu. So if we go back, we're in the main menu. Imagine we've just pressed and held hang up, we're in the main menu. So the first thing to do is go into wireless devices, go to paired devices, just delete any devices there, it makes things simpler. Anything there, just get it deleted. Probably would advise doing a reset right now, just to get the unit reset, boot it again. Then, if we look on an Android phone, we can go to the Bluetooth menu, and what we want to do is delete any existing CarPlay items in the list. Okay, so I've deleted those, and the next thing to do once the IMI is rebooted is to go to wireless dev, connect mobile device. So what we've got is we're in the Bluetooth menu here. We have Wi-Fi enabled and Bluetooth enabled. Go into the Bluetooth menu, don't press anything, don't be tempted to connect. Then scroll down to start search here, press enter, and it will find any local Bluetooth devices. So the Samsung A70 is this phone here. What we're going to do is let the searching end when this stops rotating. As you see, we're not pressing anything on the phone at all. We're going to scroll down to the phone and hit select. I'm going to hit hands-free profile and select. When I say select, I mean pressing down with the knob, and we're going to say accept pair request. Yes. So we've accepted the pair request. We're also going to click on the advanced distribution profile, and then up comes the phone. We hit select. When I say select, I mean on the rotary controller. It attaches Android Auto, and we wait on the phone. We don't press anything, we don't interrupt it. The phone will boot Android Auto. Android Auto comes up. Okay, now if Android Auto does not come up, then we need to start this process again, okay, because the phone will be blocking wireless Android Auto. Many Android phones do not support wireless Android Auto. Let's say in the mainstream you have to go into developer settings. So we'll just do that. Let's just disconnect. So if we just go to settings, in fact, to disconnect, what we can do is simply turn Bluetooth off, turn Wi-Fi off, and Android Auto disconnects. Okay, so let's just leave them off for now, both of them on the phone. I'm going to go into Android Auto settings. So if we just search for Android Auto, Android Auto. Android Auto, we're actually going to go into, okay, so we want to get in the Android Auto app. We hit on the hamburger in the top left, we go into settings. Okay, we're in settings, then we hit on the version 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, until it asks us allow development settings. And the option you're looking for is enable wireless projection. You need to enable that. If Android Auto didn't come on screen in the car, you're going to need to enable wireless projection in the phone, which is this option. Okay, now ours did come on screen, so we saw it and it was fine. So I'm going to go to now is going to go back home, exit Android Auto, back home, back home. Okay, so if I want to connect back up to Android Auto, I'm just going to check my Wi-Fi's on because it needs a Wi-Fi connection. Wi-Fi goes on, Bluetooth goes on, Bluetooth's on. Now, with some Android phones, they don't automatically connect. Something to do with Android system. So just allow it a second. if we just hit on the CarPlay item, as you can see, Android Auto, press select on the knob and it attaches Android Auto. So it's a two-step process. You connect Bluetooth on the phone and then you press on the knob to accept Android Auto. Okay, so let's just go through the process again. If I just disconnect Wi-Fi, disconnect Bluetooth. Now sometimes if you don't get any audio through, the phone will need to be enabled for calls. Okay, if you don't get any audio through, or you can enable for audio. Okay, so there's the options to enable there if you don't get any audio through. On some phones these need to be enabled as well if you don't get any audio or you don't get calls through Android Auto. But again, we're disconnected again. Okay, so if we just have a look at Wi-Fi, we can turn Wi-Fi on, go to Bluetooth. As soon as I hit CarPlay on the Bluetooth menu, if I hit it, we get the prompt on screen and we hit the select button, as in the rotary knob. We press down, attaches Android Auto, and we're into Android Auto on screen. Okay, so now let's imagine if the car has just turned on and we've already been paired. So this is kind of like tomorrow morning, we get back in the car. So what we'll do is we will artificially disconnect power from this head unit. Okay, so power's gone, power's off. So what we're just doing now is simulating we're going to get in the car. Let me try and connect this up. Okay, so we've just got in the car, turned on the head unit comes on. What we're going to do is let the unit boot in the background. So the unit's currently booting up, takes about 30 seconds, 45 seconds to boot. And then what we can do is we just search for, if you just see here, it says connected for calls and audio. Okay, so it's connected to the Bluetooth, the wireless device is on. Okay, so we just need to make sure that's on, and now it's connected to Android Auto, but it's not come on screen. So the phone hasn't automatically booted Android Auto. Okay, so what we want to do to get into Android Auto is we go to the main menu by hitting and holding hang up, and then we go to wireless devices. Okay,